Hello and welcome to Alt D, your daily briefing of the German alternative media. Just getting started here, I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't introduce you to Ken Jebsen, the leader of KenFM, a crowd-financed and independent media platform based out of YouTube. He's got over 400,000 subscribers and his views are approaching 120 million in his first decade. Now, if you are interested in critical thought in German culture and the land of the poets and thinkers, this is your one-stop shopping for basically everyone you can think of. He is a prolific journalist. He speaks incredibly quickly, so if you're just learning German, I wouldn't necessarily recommend Ken Jebsen as the person to follow, although you could probably keep yourself busy with 2 minutes of video for about a week with vocabulary and phrases. Is an impeccable speaker. So just let's take a look down the channel. He's got current events, interviews, and these aren't just your fluffy evening news media interviews of 2 to 3 minutes. He goes into detail from 1 to 3 hours with most of his guests. He's recently changed format, so if you look at the Im Gespräch or in discussion playlist, you're only going to see 20 videos. The older videos, you're going to have to go to the entire video playlist and look down it. But looking down, he also has his telephone interviews, the standpoints or Standpunkte, the podcast, are members and subscribers and other prominent names in German journalism adding their 2 cents. These contributions usually last between 5 and 20 minutes and are in a spoken format from written texts, basically giving a commentary on current events generally. He also has roundtable discussions, which are extremely informative. Also not like your short commercial programming that you see on, say for example, Markus Lanz on the public television in Germany. I was also surprised to find out that one of his most popular segments is Me, Myself, and the Media, where he goes through cultural trends, talking about media developments, and these are getting over 300,000 views apiece. He also has a guest contributor, a regular guest contributor, Ernst Wolf, who goes through economic developments with a critical eye. And so really, if you're interested in German culture and thought, you cannot avoid looking into KenFM. One of the reasons that I started to get more deeply involved with the programming on this channel is when I was translating Udo Olskotte's Gekaufte Journalisten. You'll take a look at this on Amazon for a second, which is now available as prostitutes embedded in the pay of the CIA by the Progressive Press in California. I found an interview with Udo Olskotte that Ken Jebsen had done 5 years ago. Now, as I mentioned, it's not going to be in this Im Gespräch playlist. You're going to have to go to the video channel. But just taking a quick look down this, obviously with the corona crisis going on at the moment, you have a lot of current events. He's trying to get together a meditation demonstration, completely non-violent resistance to the absurd political situation that we're facing here in Germany. He's also getting a little theatrical, being the corona joker. Very critical of Bill Gates, but as Dr. Sucharit Bhakti became a worldwide name with his letter with 5 questions, open letter to Angela Merkel, he quickly went up to his house and now he's got a 1-hour interview with him talking about it. That's pretty moving. During the interview, you can see that Dr. Bhakti is practically on the verge of breaking into tears. He's very, very moved by what's happening here in Germany at the moment. So if you want to get your finger on the pulse of what is happening in Germany, you have to check out KenFM. It's really a invaluable resource, and so many critical thinkers, so many people who they call Querdenker, or people who think outside the box, people providing solutions that are ignored by the mainstream media, ignored by the government. It's incredible. For example, Marcus Kroll, who's also become very popular these days, having predicted the financial crash with the black swan, not knowing that it was going to be the coronavirus, but basically all of his predictions coming true. If we move down, it's, I just don't know how to describe it. Really, if you want to know the future and you want to get a clear view of what's happening in the present, you cannot overlook Ken Jebsen and KenFM. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Tomorrow I'm going to get back to school and I'll upload a video on learning languages and how you can use the internet to improve your foreign language skills. Thank you for tuning in.